Ooh, I like the music. Okay. I've been living here for a long time, but this does not mean that I know where I want to go just yet. Are you from Tokyo? Ooh, this already started up pretty good. Okay, I doubt you would recognize the Tokyo I used to know. Tokyo was shattered a long time ago. Yes, I'm in a way. I come from a lost version of Tokyo. So what's this game? I'll do that. Yes, I'm in a way. I come from a lost version of Tokyo. Dude, I like the music and the way this is like a neon kind of theme. How do you mean lost? Literally, the city in which I was born is not on a map any longer. Oh, the version of the Tokyo disappeared into mine. There are witnesses that can confirm. What? I see. What kind of witnesses? Witnesses that have seen and experienced the devastation that took place. Oh, what happened to Tokyo? Even survivors like it? Maybe, but they belong in a museum. I don't know. Okay. Do you mean old things? They're no longer just things. They have been reshaped by history. Now they're artifacts. They carry a story. Dude, straight up the bat, I enter the game and it's all bonkers. Okay, is it real? One witness still actually. The clocks that stopped working on the day. Artifact chooses a pair of eyeglasses for the time. I'll say that's me, the one witness. Is it? It is. Can you keep a living witness in a museum? It is not a museum. This one is a tree. Oh, a tree? What kind of tree? Not just any tree, a moving tree. Okay, I'll go for that. Not just any tree, a moving tree. What do you mean a moving tree? In my time in my Tokyo, it was a Hiratsubashi. Then the earthquake hit it. It leveled everything to the ground. The tree stood in its roots, anchored deeply in the ground, its erratic branches reaching towards the sky. A thick cloud of smoke covered its crown and burned it survived. I see, and it did not stay there, you see. When they started rebuilding the city, the tree was transplanted. Okay. Today in Tokyo, you'll find it in Otemachi. It took me some time to locate it. Oh, okay. So there was some disaster apparently. I recognize it from the scars it still carries. We speak the common language of the survivors. Okay, this guy is clearly bonkers. You can see it from the lights and all that shit. It's like blinding lights. Next time I'm in that area, I'll make sure to visit it. You can go now if you want. I think I'm done for today. Are you sure? Yes, thank you for asking. Shall I pull over here? Yes, please. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Give my best to the brink. Go when you see it. Well, I'll do. Yeah? What the hell? Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, wait, I'm able to move now. What? Oh, it's a different taxi, okay? What am I even doing? Like, what's happening? What's going on? Greetings. Thank you for stopping. Hello, sir. Let me ask you something first. Before you ask me where I want to go, let me ask you something first. Sure. Good. Do you like plants or do you manipulate? Do you like plants? That's a more relevant topic. I really do, sir. I love to talk about them. But this is a silent taxi. Oh, I see. So there are like multiple people in it? Can you please pull over? Of course, sir. I don't do the silent taxis. That's fine, sir. Okay, that's rude. I mean, it's not. I don't know. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. That's weird. What is this person trying to do apparently? Taxi, please. Apparently, if you don't talk to me, I'm gonna be cross with you. Oh, it's a bit of a weird one. Dude, I have no clue about this game, okay? I genuinely have no clue what this is about. Hello. Hello, sir. Welcome on board. Thank you. Where do you want to go, sir? If you see his line is like a straight line, you know what I mean? Whereas this guy is like a dotted line. Oh, right. I don't know whether it's like trying to symbolize something or something. Like, it really doesn't matter. I could give you an address, but just sure. I don't want to be creepy. I want to have a conversation. I could give you an address, but thank you. That's all I need. But you wouldn't know where to find it, huh? So I'm doubting my knowledge. I think I know the city well enough. Not at all. Quite the contrary. I'm relying on you completely tonight. It's that you see, time is a bizarre way of affecting the structure of a city. Ooh, that's for sure. Things move around, new buildings appear, All buildings disappear. One thing is knowing how to find an address. Another thing is knowing you're inside a city inside. That's just one of the many reasons why I rely on taxi drivers to find my way. You know, I would look into every nook and cranny. You don't mind me asking, so why do you like taxi drivers so much? Wait, this guy, that's spotless. I still remember for 6 taxis. Okay, that's a bit specific. Oh, should I go? They're spotless. I'll go with that. They're spotless, not a stain, never a trail or smell, nothing worn out. White lace-lined interiors, white gloves on your hand. Taxis to me are immaculate base. I kind of agree with that. You know, I'm getting into the vibes as well with this game. Dude, this game I like the vibes. Thank you. Your words repay me for every effort. If all the dawn spent cleaning the rims, brushing the dirt away, and polishing the car. My pleasure, it's true. Your car is speckless. Atami with its hot spring and relaxing landscape seemed to me the perfect place to rest. Unfortunately, the Atama I visited is no longer there. So what's with this unfortunate? I assume when he means like the places in there, it's just time, you know what I mean? Like as places change. What do you mean, sir? I mean that Atami was quite close to the epicenter of Great Kanto earthquake. The city has suffered considerable damage. Oh yes, sure it did. But it has been rebuilt. Yes, but if you could travel back in time, I'd definitely return there. Obviously before the earthquake. That's a good choice, I guess. Well, since we cannot go back and I'm stuck here, remembering those closest days in Atami is not doing me any good. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I'd like to be alone. Please stop the car. Okay. Here you go, sir. This is weird. Thank you for the ride. Goodbye. So this guy I've been talking for a while, right? Goodbye. So what is this guy's ambition? Like, you know? Like, who is this? Will this game ever end? That's my question. Oh, that's an interesting response. Yes, I am in a way. I come from the lost version of Tokyo. Yes, I'm in a way. I come from a lost version of Tokyo. What do you mean lost? Literally the city in which I was born is not on a map any longer. This guy is crazy. He's just drunk. The version of Tokyo disappears into a void. There are witnesses that can confirm this. I'm pretty sure these taxi drivers are like pretty used to people like, you know, drunk people and shit. So they're assuming he's drunk, but I don't know, it's just weird. I see. What kind of witnesses? Witnesses that have seen and experienced the devastation that took place. You mean survivors like you? Maybe, but they belong in a museum. I don't. Do you mean of all things? Oh wait, it's repeating. They're no longer just things. They have been reshaped by history. Now they're artifacts. They carry a story. So let me go for a different response. Clocks that stopped working on that day. You can still read the time of the clocks that stopped working on that day. What time was it? 11:58 a.m. But most clocks stopped a bit later. I feel like I might have to do some background research on this. You know, 11:58 a.m. Okay, was there like a precise time in which earthquake happened in Japan? Time stood still as nature raged all at once, collapsing the pillars of the sky and snapping the axis of the earth. It lasted 2 days and 3 nights. What? Is this guy from a different dimension? The only Tokyo that survived is the one engraved in our collective memory. I talk about the Great Kanto earthquake. A mighty blue sky. It was almost noon. I am saying, as I was saying, it was almost noon. People were preparing lunch. As the earthquake struck, the stoves were on. Shockwaves were so powerful that the water pipes burst. Fire spread fast through the city and there was no water to extinguish them. I see. It's a tragic story. How do you cope with such moments? Dude, I'm getting like the creator of the story just wants to keep on saying the same shit. You know what I'm getting from this? This person wants to talk about their feelings, you know, how they lost these memories. They're trying to find the best person who really relates with them. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person isn't getting satisfied whenever they say something to this person. To the taxi drivers, you know what I mean, with their sadness. I don't. I dedicated myself studying class. I stick to a strict routine. I dedicated myself to studying class. I become obsessed with a few species of plants. I spend hours looking at them, their colors, the shape of the leaves, the geometry of their branches. Why do you like plants so much? Some plants are almost immortal. I feel on my resins. I'll go for that. Immortal. I feel connected. Some plants are almost immortal. I feel connected to them. Why's that? When you don't have to worry about much time you have left, everything slows down. I perceive time differently from you. I guess game from tree would too. That's interesting because I've thought of like how different people perceive time, you know what I mean? At a certain point, I decided millenary trees could be the answer to my questions. I went down and visited one of them in Tsurugaoka Hachimangu. I'm pretty sure I've messed it up. Did you find the answers you were looking for? Not exactly. I felt less lonely though. I felt a connection, but I'm still here. What kind of connection? Jesus Christ, this guy is just too horny for the trees, dude. You see, these plants have lived through history. In a way, I did the same. Oh, you see a lot, haven't they? They have. For this reason, I look at them with different eyes. I deeply admire the resilience certain plants manifest. No matter what happens, they resist. What type of plants can do that? Well, the ginkgo trees. Some of them survive the most lethal weapon man has ever created. I think it's a bombs, they call it. But technically, those are not fruits, they're seeds. Ginkgo seeds look like silver apricots. We can agree on that. It also goes by the name of... I see. I'm sorry if I'm boring. It's just, those seeds are always on my mind. Shall I drive it to the nearest park? Would that help? Not really, but thank you for asking. My pleasure. So do you know where to go next? Not at the moment. Just pull over, please. Sure. Dude, this game is... I feel like it's just gonna keep on going, but... Dude, as much as I would love to keep on recording the video further, I feel like my time is limited here. But dude, this game, I think it's just an endless loop like this where this guy keeps on talking. I may add further recordings, I still do plan to do more recordings, but I feel like that's where this ends. Damn. Oh, what's the story, okay? Good, I need your curious to solve my mystery. The story began like this. I was in the garden holding some seeds in my hands. So far so good. It's funny how I remember being alive thanks to the mundanity of my last actions. It's pretty normal, I guess. It was just another Saturday in the vast collection of Saturdays. Now what about the seeds? Right, the seeds. You see, late autumn is the right season to plant your ginkgo seed. Wait, what? Is it the same person? September is not the right month. I had to put them away, store them in dark place. So those were ginkgo seeds. Please go on. And then the earth beneath my feet started trembling. Fishes ripped... Oh! Wait, what? Fishes ripped the ground. Everything calmed down. All of a sudden, something hit me hard on my back. Okay, wait, there's something going. Yeah, that's terrible. I fell on my knees, facing the back of my garden. An aftershock pushed me to the ground. Dude, wait, there was some spark over there. Plus, there seems to be some improvement. And the seeds? How does this guy know about the seeds? They're all away. I dedicated my very last thought to them, that's for sure. I died shielding them with my... Oh no. Well, that's interesting. What are you implying? Why do you find it interesting? Why do you ever find it interesting? Because from what you have just told me, it looks like the protagonists of your story have switched roles. You're holding the seeds, and now you're the one held into this limbo by the seeds. Oh. You died protecting them. I guess you have to find out what happened next. You're right, that's the interesting bit. We should focus on understanding the roles of seeds in all this, I think. Well then, I must focus on the seeds. At least that's my advice. That sounds reasonable to me. Now I need to think alone. Do you want me to pull over? Yes, please. You have been very helpful tonight. Thank you. Oh, so there is a bit of improvement in the story. I'm always happy to help. So. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. That's interesting. This game hooked me back again. Okay. That's interesting. So he's a soul, apparently. Dude, I love this game. Like, that's such an interesting story. It's stuck with me, dude. It's just a specific scenario, like I feel. I like this game. This is a really weird game. Just a random encounter where this guy keeps on talking to taxi drivers. But yeah, that's I don't know what's the name. Why am I forgetting the game names? That's Bird of Passage. Okay. I like this game, you know. I don't know what to say about it. I have so many questions. Like, what is this guy? He's a time traveler for sure. He seems like a being that transcends time, I guess. But yeah, that's Bird of Passage. If you like the video, let me know in the comments down below what you'll think about it. And that's me signing out of this, you know, sale, guys. Oh, that was a ride, you know what I mean? Puns. Thank you. Have a nice night. You too. Goodbye. See y'all. Bye. That was just nice typing.